Hi everyone, Ethan here from Extreme RC 4x4, and today what I'm going to be talking about is the 5 different modes that you get with the stock Traxxas TRX4 ESC and how to program those modes onto there depending on which one you'd like. This is going to be exactly the same process for all of the TRX4 lineup that is out to date as I know of right now. I'm going to be pulling some information from the back of my TRX4 kit manual because it is in there. I'm not sure if it is in this manual for this truck, but I'm sure it might be in there somewhere. So the first blink is Sport mode. That's the default setting, and it allows full forward and reverse travel, so really you're going to get the maximum range of power out of this ESC. You do not get any drag brake with that, however, and it does have a reverse weight, whereas if you're going forwards and you go to slow down, it uses the reverse as kind of a braking system until the truck is at a complete stop. 2 blinks, that is race mode, and this is the same as sport mode with no drag brake and full range of motion for the ESC, except you get no reverse, so you're going to have full forward travel but no reverse, and there's no drag brake either because it is race mode. 3 blinks is training mode, which is going to give you everything on the ESC as far as I know, except for you get 50% decrease in power. So this is exactly what it says, training mode. So if you don't quite trust somebody with your truck, or if you want them to take it easy, this is essentially the mode that you're going to put it in, and that is again 3 blinks. And 4 blinks, that's this trail mode, which is similar to crawl mode, which is similar to sport mode, I'm sorry, but it has added drag brake to it, and it claims to also be the default setting for the TRX4. So I'm not sure which one is really the default setting, because it could be either sport or trail mode, and I'm really unsure of which one it is because they both say they're default. But trail mode, yep, basically sport mode with drag brake. So the next and the last one with 5 blinks, that is crawl mode, and this is 100% drag brake. So when you do that, what it simply means is that when you are using your truck, you're not going to get any braking if you push that trigger into reverse. Essentially, it's going to throw the truck directly into reverse. So if you like doing backwards wheelies, that is the ESC mode for you. But this is really great for crawling, I've found, just because it really holds the truck onto a hill a lot better. In a second, I'm going to show 2 video clips. The first one is the truck essentially stock except for the front bumper, and this is going to be the truck doing a downhill descent, and I failed at this one multiple times without rolling over the first time. But in the next clip you're going to see it has again this upgraded bumper, as well as the new tires that I've just recently installed, as well as the ESC is now going to be on crawl mode rather than default mode, which is what it was in on the first clip with the stock tires. So as you can tell from those two clips there, it handled it way better with these new tires and crawl mode. And essentially I think that is really, there's a lot of it to do with the ESC, just because it really tries to stop it. I'm not sure if it would perform exactly the same with the stock tires, and do keep in mind I have added weights to these new ones, so that might play a little bit of effect, but you can tell it makes it a lot more controllable to go downhill with crawl mode. So now what I'm going to talk about is how to program this into your ESC. You're going to want to get a charged battery, and we're going to just plug this into the truck here, as well as turning on our remote. We're not going to need to touch this for any part of the programming other than to have it on. Now the ESC here, make sure this is off. You don't want to have the truck on before we start this. So what we're going to do is hold down this button. A green light is going to be solid, and then it's going to be a solid red, and then it's going to flash once. And when you have it flash once like that, if you let go, sport mode, flash twice. If you let go and it's doing the 2 flashes, that's going to give you race mode. 3 flashes is training mode. 4 flashes, trailing mode, and again 5 flashes for crawl mode, which is what I'm going to go into. So go ahead and do this. A green light, red light, and now it's going to start flashing. I think I let go. So now the truck's off because I let go too soon. Try that again. There's 1 blink, and now it's going to go through the whole cycle. Alright, so that's my mode. As you can see, now the ESC is back to green because it entered the new mode, and I have regained control of the truck. So you can tell that it's into that new mode. This is really easy to change around, so if you're out on the trail, I highly recommend you play around with these and just experiment with what works best for you. It would be really cool if we could get just crawl mode in low range and then switch it into high range and be able to get something like trail mode where the drag brake isn't on 100%, so when you are going faster, the truck doesn't come to a screeching halt if you let go of that trigger. But that might overcomplicate things, and I'm not exactly sure how they would program it into there, but I'm sure if they put their minds to it, they could do it. So really guys, that's all I have to say on this video. I think all the different modes are really nice to have in there. If you have a preference or favorite mode that you like to run on your TRX4, please feel free to leave that in the comments section below. Let me know why you like that mode, first off, just so I can get an idea where you're coming from. But thanks for watching guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.